everybody, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a brand new Crucible map coming with the House of Wolves called Widow's Court, which is taking place in the European Dead Zone on Earth. So the first thing that I want to say is that this map is freaking beautiful. It's so pretty. There's a really big cathedral right in the middle of the map. It's very European looking, as you would guess by it's in the European Dead Zone, and it's just beautiful from the intro scene to running around. In my opinion, it's the most beautiful Crucible map that we have had in Destiny so far. And something that's really cool about this map is when I looked over to other people playing their Crucible matches at Bungie Studios, I saw some people playing on this map in the daytime, and it looks totally different. Like, of course it's the same map, but it looks different, which is the first time that I've really noticed that a map takes on a whole different look, and it looks beautiful in both daytime and nighttime. I was really taken aback by how pretty it was, and the first thing I said is I went to one of the designers and I was like, who made Widow's Court? It's so pretty. I want to tell them how pretty it is and how amazing they are for making it, but you know, we can't fanboy all the time. Just 90% of the time. So this map is actually on the larger size when it comes to the size of maps. So for anyone that's been wanting to have some larger maps now that they've taken out First Light and Bastion, this is on the larger side. Of course, it's not large enough to have vehicles. There's no vehicles on this map, but it's definitely what I would consider a large map. That's why a lot of people that we were going against in this match and also on my team decided to use sniper rifles over shotguns because it's a really great sniper map. There's a lot of walls that you can stand on by capture points or just around the map in general that you can just peek over, stand on top of, and try and pick some people off in the distance. Now, I'm not usually someone who is a fan of large maps, but this map was actually my favorite one out of the 4 that I got to play when I was at Bungie. And I think that's just because the flow of this map is really nice. And also, each of the capture points, there's either a wall that protects you while you're capturing it, or it's in more of an enclosed area. So you're not just wide open in the middle of the map like, hey guys, snipers, come kill me, I'm in the middle of the map. You actually have protection. You can choose to hide behind the walls when you're capturing a point, or you can choose to stand on the walls and try and pick people off who are trying to stop you from capturing the capture point. So although it is a large map, I would say that you can definitely use shotguns, you can definitely use shorter range weapons, as I was in this gameplay, because of the flow of it. The flow just feels really good. With that being said though, if I was just to play this map in a regular playlist, I would lean more towards using Golden Gun. The reason that I didn't, and I actually switched to Golden Gun at the beginning of this match, but the reason that I did not go with Golden Gun is because the enemy team had a lot of Void Walkers, and without Blink, it's a little difficult to avoid them when they do their Nova Bomb. So that's why I was using a Blade Dancer on this map, but I would personally say that I would use Golden Gun more often than not because you can just pop up over walls and you can shoot people with Golden Gun. You can pick people off really well if you were to use Golden Gun. And speaking of Golden Gun and picking people off from distances, the Arachnid helmet could possibly come in handy on this map. I don't know for sure because that helmet is highly questionable and usually gets me killed more than actually helping me, but because it is on the larger side, probably the largest map that we're gonna have in regular rotation, you could go ahead and try using the Arachnid helmet for hunters and see if it actually helps you picking people off from a distance with your Golden Gun. So now I just want to talk to you guys about how the map flows in terms of if you're using long range weapons or short range weapons. So there's definitely ways that you can maneuver around the map if you're using a shotgun or you're using those short range weapons, because there's a lot of narrow hallways, there's a lot of places that you can go inside of. So if you are playing with a shotgun like I would stick to close to the walls or close to the buildings or going into the narrow hallways or into the actual buildings themselves. If you decide to play with a sniper rifle, then there's plenty of fun for you to have. You can stand on top of walls, there's little like post thingies that you can stand on top of. There's a lot of places that you can get a really good vantage point over the map to try and pick someone off. And that's why I really love this map, because I honestly think that it is perfect for everyone. No matter what weapon you want to use, you will have a really good time on this map. And what that allows is for a variety in playstyles. You have some people that decide they want to snipe. You have some people that decide they want to rush with a shotgun. So this map is going to be one of those maps where you come into contact with a variety of different players and different playstyles. So that's always really awesome, and it definitely helps that it looks super great. I know I've said it before, I said it at the beginning of the game, but this map is beautiful. And I wish I could have played it more. I can't wait to play it more, because I think it might be one of my favorite maps. Just not only the way it looks, but just the way it plays. It's just a really solidly built map, and I think that Bungie did a really good job with Widow's Court, and I think you guys will enjoy it. No matter what your playstyle is, I think you guys will have a good time playing on Widow's Court. And honestly, I can't stress enough how important it is, as someone who likes to be really aggressive and use those short-range weapons, that I can do that. I can play the way that I want to play on this map, because they really have made it possible for, no matter how you like to play the game, you will be able to play it that way and do very good on this map. So I appreciate that so much. Usually when big maps come, I'm like, no, please, no, don't make me snipe. I can snipe, but I would prefer not to. And on this map, I can really choose how I want to play. Sometimes I might want to snipe, sometimes I don't feel like sniping, and you can honestly, seriously choose how you want to play, because the map is so amazingly designed. So that pretty much wraps up my impressions of Widow's Court and me trying to explain how it feels when you're playing it. Although it's very hard to explain how something feels when you're playing it. But hopefully you got a pretty good look at this map. It's got places where you can hide. It's got things that you can jump on top of. Each of the capture points have some kind of wall or cover to protect you from the snipers on the other team. And it's beautiful. That's pretty much the recap of this map, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. Just to remind all of you, this is a huge day for me personally and my channel, considering how much I love PvP. I'm gonna be uploading Trials of Osiris and each of the multiplayer maps videos today, so I'm sorry if your inbox is spammed and you're getting mad at me. But if you do want to see any of that gameplay, you can check the description box below. I will have links to Trials of Osiris footage. I will also have links to each of the Crucible maps gameplay, where I'm doing the same thing as I did in this video, giving my impressions and talking about the flow of the map, talking about what I think is good in terms of how you should be playing on that map, etc. So if that's something you want to check out, make sure to check the description. You can also subscribe if you wish, so that you can see all of these videos coming into your subscription box. And with that said and done and said and stuff, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying all of the House of Wolves PvP coverage, and I will speak to you awesome, amazing, and beautiful people later. Bye.
You neutralized Zone C. Good work, Guardian. Your light is strong.